What's up, Star Citizens? Looks like Alien Week has given us a new ship to talk about. The new Gatac Railen. Or Railen, excuse me. They wouldn't have named it the Railen because that would sound too much like Alien. But the Railen is the long-anticipated Xian transport cargo ship that has been rumored for some time, but it looks like we finally have confirmation that it's coming out. So let's grab a drink and explore what the Railen's all about. Cheers, guys. That hits the spot. Alright, so where do we start? Looks like Gatac is a new manufacturer, at least to us anyway. Seems that they've been making Xian logistical ships for a while now, though. And this is going to be their first human offering, with an emphasis on interspecies player accommodations, if you know what I mean. And in lore, it makes more sense that Gatac is producing this instead of Alpoa or Apoa, or however you say it. Anyway, because Apoa is the military brand, so it makes more sense that they're introducing House Gatac, I guess, which specializes in logistical ships. However, I do believe that real-world companies like McDonnell Douglas and Boeing and those people make all kinds of stuff, so I don't see why one manufacturer can't do more than one stuff, but hey, that's how the brands work here. Anyway, going back to that interspecies player accommodations, I wonder what that means. Does that mean that we're going to be able to play as Xian sometime in the future? I don't think so, but I think what's more likely is that you're going to be able to hire Xian NPCs maybe to crew your ship with you. Anyway, this hauler is a unique design like most alien ships are, but I feel like this one in particular kind of reminds me of something I used to see in EVE Online. In more than one way, which I'll get into in a little bit later, but visually, it's got a cool, unique design to me. I guess as far as a hauler goes, it's got the transforming parts that have become kind of a staple with alien exotic ships. Interesting design choice to put the cargo pods on the outside of the ship. I was kind of disappointed to hear that those are fixed though, because it looks like this ship is going to have a tractor beam on it, so it would have been cool to me if you could have tractored into those pods maybe. But we'll have to see what they're thinking about with the tractor beam. I would think only salvage ships have that, so that's a pretty interesting design decision there. Anyway, overall, I kind of dig the looks. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know this isn't exactly healthy for me, but you gotta treat yourself a little bit, right? After all, that's what Alien Week and Star Citizen ships are all about. Alright, I think I need another cold one. While I'm getting that though, let's talk about the interior of the ship. The interior definitely jumped out to me, mainly because for a cargo ship, it looks like it could pass for a cargo ship to me. I'm sorry, for a cargo ship, I mean it could pass for a touring ship to me. I was a little distracted by that beer there. And I only drank one, right? But yeah, look at these accommodations. Looks pretty luxurious in there and pretty impressive. This looks like visually you're going to be treated to a nice light show inside, and there's a lot of use of anti-gravity technology for the chairs and lifts, so that's going to be something to see. Hopefully it's not too much of a resource hog in the servers though. So you're definitely looking at some alien cool factor here with ample shower accommodations and dual race showers at that, so you got my attention there, CIG. Big plus. I think the more I drink, the more I'm going to like this ship. Alright though, however, as a hauler myself, I want to know that this is actually going to be good at its job. And under the hood, there's some interesting choices here. It's a Xian ship, so you know the thrusters are going to be exceptional. Railen is currently spec'd for 2 size 4 man turrets, 2 size 4 missile racks, and 2 size 3 missile racks. So she's going to be armed pretty well. Now, I'm not sure if the tractor beam's a gimmick, but I think that's an interesting device to have on board as well too. But what really stands out to me is that you have 2 shield generators on this guy. This ship really takes me back to my EVE Online days where you have certain haulers that are suited to certain jobs, like traversing bad areas of space. If you wander into a bad neighborhood, you just might end up getting ganked, so there are certain haulers in that game called Blockade runners that you would use to get in and out of hotspots. And that's what I feel like this cargo hauler is. It doesn't have the most cargo capacity at only 320 SUs of cargo, but it looks like it's designed to be able to get in and out of hotspots, pirate-controlled space, maybe bad areas where hauling in those areas might equal higher risk but higher reward. Now getting back to the cargo that I mentioned, currently it's only rated to carry 320 SUs of cargo. So it's going to sit somewhere between a Hull B and a Caterpillar. And I know Genesis Starliner and Starfarer are also in this space too. But the Starliner's not out yet and specs could change. And who knows, maybe the specs on this one might change as well too. However, anybody that drops some cash on the Hercules line of Starlifters can feel pretty safe in their investment there, as this is not going to challenge that for cargo capacity. I need a drink before we start talking about price. So at $200 fresh cash, or $225 if you're paying with credits, is it a good deal? I think for me as a trader, somebody trying to build a logistics organization with my Astro Loco organization, it's going to fit in nicely with some of the roles that I want to do. I don't know the future of the game, and obviously I theorized that certain areas or certain systems might be hot zones like EVE Online is, but that's pure speculation. But even if I'm wrong there, I still think as a cargo hauler, you're gonna be able to enjoy this one, especially the nice interior and crew quarters. Looks like it's gonna lend itself to roleplay nicely. Also, if you noticed around this time last year, the Banu Merchantman was only $350. I don't think a lot of people probably saw my video back then due to the numbers, but I was recommending buying it because it was most likely looking at a price hike, and sure enough, it did get a pretty big hike this year at $500. So I think a ship like this, which is going to automatically be a revenue generator, a good money maker for you, we can probably expect another price hike to come. So I think at $200, it's actually a good deal. And for me, if you're going to justify spending real world cash on a starship, you might as well get one that's going to open up some revenue generating possibilities to springboard you into some other ships. And we know 300 SUs of cargo is a respectable amount. That is a good money generator. So I think right now at this price point it's good. If it goes up much higher, then that's probably a different conversation. So I don't know. I'm heavily considering adding it to my hangar. What are you guys thinking? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So if you like this video, please give it a like. That really helps me grow the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. Also, if you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing that and leaving a comment. It'll help you get entered into our contest to win a Nomad starter package when we hit our subscriber goal of 300 subs. This is Astro Nesto, thanking you again for watching this video and making it to the end. I hope you guys are enjoying Alien Week, and I'll see you in the next one.